The legend, Joe Namath, who finished his career with the Rams and not the Jets, can't see Brady doing the same thing with the Pats. Here's what Joe said. He said, "It's almost beyond my belief that he would go to another team under any circumstances. I can't imagine that separation. Moving out of the New England area that he's been so accustomed to and his family, it's a hard thing to do. I don't think he'll ever leave that totally behind. I really don't." So Namath, as you know, is my favorite player ever, and he and I see this alike, but we seem to be the only ones left who believe that Brady is going to wind up in New England. So I wanted to get RJ into this part of the conversation as well, because people have referred to Tom Brady going to L.A., the Chargers, which feels like a possibility. Swagger, you've brought it up repeatedly, as sort of pulling a LeBron. As at this late stage of your career, going out to Hollywood, there's a show-busy feel to both Brady and his wife, Gisele Bündchen. To go out there, he's got the TB12 piece of this. So you know LeBron so well. Going to Los Angeles, how much of that was about going to L.A., and how much of it was the basketball situation?
Well, for LeBron, I think it was both. I think his legacy is not cemented where he wanted to be yet. And I think him moving to L.A., the ability to attract free agents there, gives him an opportunity to continue his legacy. In my opinion, and you guys are the experts, Tom Brady's legacy is set. I think if he wants to keep playing football, it's about the quality of life and where he wants to play football moving forward and ending his career.
Because here's the deal. I understand the comparison, but going to L.A. and playing for the Lakers is vastly different from going to L.A. and playing for the Chargers. So the prestige piece of it is not there. I understand the Chargers wanting Tom Brady. I'm still struggling with your idea that Brady should want the Chargers.
Gee, there are very, very few players that can move the needle, right? Like, we have these conversations, and we know who they are in sports. Tom Brady is a needle mover.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he goes to Cincinnati, people going to come to the game. My only thing about, I'm going to go back to what Rich said. To me, this is about quality of life and change. I never saw Peyton Manning going to Denver. Never saw him leaving. Never saw Brett Favre go and play for the Vikings.
Right.
Like, this is not one of those situations where we've never seen guys that we never pictured out of a uniform, go and play somewhere else. That's just where we are in the league. And for me, the telltale sign is the fact that Tom Brady himself has not come out and said, I want to remain in New England. That is the easiest thing in the world to do to me.
Can I pose something different?
Please.
And here's another one for you, RJ. I think that Brady is pulling a LeBron in an entirely different way. I think Brady is, for the first time, and this is what all the NBA superstars are doing. They're signing these one-and-one deals where they basically show up someplace and they say, put a championship caliber team around me or I'm out of here. I think Tom Brady is sick and tired of having turned down all this money all these years only for them to run out a collection of complete incompetence as offensive weapons last year. And he's basically saying, okay, you're going to put some players out there with me. I'm throwing to somebody besides Jacoby Myers this year, or I'm going out and I'm playing for the Chargers or the Titans or somebody else.
Yeah, well, yes, but I can't say it's about money, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody over here worried about how much Tom Brady and his wife have. They've got plenty of money. It's about him being on the best possible team and the talent that he wants.
I agree with you. It's about control. Everything about this has been, he started TB12 because he wanted to train the way he wanted to train, to take control of that. The contract situation was so he can have control over what his future was going to be. So to Greeny's point, like, it is going to be going to a place where he could control, like LeBron did, who's going to be around me. I want this player, and this player. You're going to go get these guys and draft them or sign them in free agency, and it's going to be a control thing for me.
I think it's about, being one-on-one. Like, when he opened up to us and showed us time versus time, that was him trying to open up so he can sell his TB12 method so that he can make that transition to what he wants to do post-career. I think it's all about moving out to the West Coast, selling it to the actresses, the actors, and also being able to have quality of life like we both talked about, but also to play on a team that's already have a loaded roster. You think about the weapons that he can have out there, thinking about, Hunter Henry, you think about Keenan Allen, you think about Mike Williams, you think about a great defense on both sides.
Wait a second. First of all,
tell us.
I want to go back to something y'all said. What the hell make y'all think Tom Brady gonna tell Bill Belichick what to do?
That's what he's saying. He's leaving because he wants
to
that
control.
Yeah.
Belichick ain't giving him no control.
But
that's why he's leaving.
No,
my point.
My point. I thought you were basing that in saying Tom Brady is making sure the Patriots do all of these things. They ain't doing that.
I think Tom Brady is saying, surround me with some players I can win with, or I'm going someplace else.
But see,
I think it's that simple.
I guess that's where we get off the boat together, because I don't think you tell him. Bill Belichick is also the head coach of 6 Super Bowls.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bill Bill Belichick is like, nah, I'm gonna do this the way I've been doing it.
And
Like,
that
you're a
might be
big part
fine,
of
Marcus. That might be the reason he leaves then.
But that's the point I've had from the beginning.
Right,
That's
but-
why he needs to go to LA. So he can do what he wants to do.
To be clear, you can move to Los Angeles, you can move your family to Los Angeles, you can set up a great life for yourself in Los Angeles without playing professional football.
If he still wants to play, why would he not go play where he right down the street from where he playing at?
So of all the places that he could go and have a
trains
chance to
during
win a
off-season.
championship next year, do you believe the Chargers are the best shot?
I think he would elevate them to a
I think I do.
possibility.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app, and for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.